Welcome to our Nonprofit Spotlight. Today we are here with my friend Sherry Thornton, who is the brand new, officially director of the Carolina Pregnancy Center. Today's her first day in that role. She's been here as an interim for a little while, but Sherry is here now, official. And Sherry, welcome to the job, welcome to Greenville, and we're super excited to have you here.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here, and I'm glad that you're here on my first official day.
Oh man, what a privilege. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself. How'd you get here?
Well, I'm from Wilson, and I still live in Wilson at this time, but I'm an ECU pirate. Go Pirates. I got my master's degree from ECU. My daughter is currently attending ECU. She's a rising junior, and my son is a rising senior in high school, but ECU is on the short list of who he's talking about. So I've always had, a love for the Greenville area because of that. I'm retired from public school system a few years ago, and the Lord led me to the Wilson Pregnancy Center, and I was client services director there for a few years, and just one thing led to another, and I had the opportunity to come here to Greenville, and I've loved it. So I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, well, we're glad to have you. So tell us, why does the Carolina Pregnancy Center exist? What are you guys all about?
We exist to serve women who are in crisis, who are facing crisis pregnancies. We want to offer them all the support that we can through emotional support. We want to be with them. We want to educate them about the choices that they have, alternatives to abortion. We also serve men. Because we know that fathers are important too, so we offer material support, spiritual support, emotional support for those men and women. We provide them with pregnancy education so they can understand what's happening to their bodies, what's going on, what's happening to the baby during the development, how, safe nutritional things to eat. So just providing them with that kind of information. We also help them with parenting classes, because as we all know, parenting is not an easy job.
I've heard that.
So we try to help them, with that support and that spiritual support as well.
You mentioned you work with the gentlemen as well?
Yes, we started a new program, I think probably about a year ago here, which is so neat because I actually started the program in Wilson. We do a program called 24/7 Dad, and we have a male mentor that works with dads and talks to them and mentors them how to be the best father that they can be.
You have some medical services as well?
Yes, we provide free pregnancy tests and free ultrasounds. It's a limited ultrasound, basically looking for things like the viability of the pregnancy. But all our services here, including pregnancy tests and ultrasounds, are free.
And if you don't know where they are, they're very well located. The college is right across the street on the corner of Charles and 10th Street for the most part. And pretty well located. You feel good about where you are?
I do. I love the location. I actually came here probably about a year ago and visited the former executive director, and the first thing I thought of was, wow, the location is awesome.
You came on the scene in an odd time, sometime in March, right? In the middle of the pandemic. And so what's it been like for you coming in during this season, but also how has this organization had to adapt during COVID?
Yes, I came in actually the week the center was making the decision to close because we were right in the middle of the COVID crisis. So it has been a very interesting way to start out my position. I met the staff via Zoom, so it was interesting when I finally got to meet them in person.
From the waist down.
They look like little heads at first. And so it's just been an interesting time, but God is always in the middle of everything, and He has just really provided a silver lining to all this, is that we learned ways of using telehealth, and we were able to get a program that uses our basic curriculum that we use and streams it to people. So we got it for 2 months for free, and as we tried that out, and we tried things like going paperless so we could send intake forms, etc., to our clients, we thought, started thinking, wow, why don't we just continue this? I saw the vision of being able to, even outside of COVID, being able to offer our services to those clients that may not be able to come into the center, or maybe initially too embarrassed to come to our center. So it's just been amazing how we could take this part that honestly we probably wouldn't have tried had it not been for COVID. So you know, in that sense, there's definitely a silver lining to COVID.
That's really cool. So I know being at Carolina Pregnancy Center, you're part of a team. Tell us a little bit about your staff.
Oh yes, we have a wonderful staff. So we have, you know, the administrative side of the center, and so we have wonderful people who do that. We also have the client services side, so we have ones that work directly with our clients. We have the medical side, so we have those doing the pregnancy tests and ultrasounds. And then we also have someone who, hopefully as COVID ends, will go out in the school system and teach abstinence education. So we really cover a lot of different areas here.
Terrific. How can someone get involved with the center? What do you need, and how can they get involved?
Well, first of all is always prayer. You know, we're on the front lines. We have staff members and volunteer advocates who are on that front line talking with that client. Of course, we have to pay our bills and our rent and our people, so and our supplies. So if you know, God gives you the ability, if you can give, that's great. That's how, you know, we're able to be here.
In addition to prayer support, some volunteer opportunities and financial support, what about, I think you guys receive some donations of supplies. Is there a list or a way to find out about how to provide items? Maybe what kind of items do you typically use?
Yes, probably the best way is to call our office during our office hours. We have, you know, several things that we do use, like baby clothes, wipes, diapers, but that way we can give you an up-to-date list on what we have the most, you know, what we need the most.
Okay, terrific. Well, so Sherry Thornton is the brand new, as of today, officially the Executive Director of the Carolina Pregnancy Center. We're excited to welcome her to town, and we want you to know her and the work they're doing here in this community, so please feel free to engage with them. Check her out. It's a great place, doing great work. Thank you, Sherry, for letting us be here.
Thank you.